We are back with more What's Now. What about all of your holiday spending? You want to make sure that you follow your budget, spend responsibly, and make sure everything is good to go with your budget as you head into the new year. I spoke with Stacey Watson. She's got some great ideas for us.
This holiday season, Americans are planning on spending less, but are staying positive. That's according to a Fidelity Investments study revealing how Americans are managing both financially and emotionally with major life events, such as the upcoming holidays, even in the midst of a pandemic. Joining us with more is Senior VP of Life Events Planning at Fidelity Investments, Stacey Watson. Stacey, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So what did the study find in terms of Americans' stress levels right now, and what are Americans' top concerns entering into the new year?
Yeah, well, 2020 has been a super challenging year. And so through this study, we wanted to understand how Americans were coping during the pandemic. And we found that anxiety is high, and 70% of people say they see no reduction in stress anywhere on the horizon. Their top concerns are family health, educating their children, and job security, even 6 months from now. And probably as a result of all this, over half said that when it comes to their finances, they're going to be preparing differently in the new year. But the good news is that the human spirit is incredibly resilient. And over 80% of Americans said that this pandemic has taught them that they can handle way more than they thought. And there's also silver linings like stronger connections with family and friends.
So did the study look at how people are planning for the holidays this year?
Yeah, we did. And what we found is that 8 in 10 Americans said that they expect to spend less this holiday season, but there's still a lot of holiday cheer. The vast majority of people are saying they're going to stay positive, roll with the changes, and maybe even come up with some new traditions. And some people suspect that they may even enjoy the holidays more because they'll be simpler.
And besides handling everyday challenges, people also have to manage life changes such as job loss and managing a move even. Are there any life hacks to help people handle the unexpected?
Yeah, absolutely. Americans shared tips with us in this survey, and many recommend tackling obstacles one at a time. Break a problem down into small pieces, and just taking those first few steps forward can start to make you feel like you're back in control. People also said plan ahead, and those who had a financial plan in place actually have a greater sense of ease and more confidence and optimism about their financial future. And then finally, remember, you're not alone, and don't be afraid to seek out help.
And what can people do to make our new normal less stressful?
Yeah, I mean, even in this new normal, people are still moving forward, having babies, getting married, searching for a new home. And 2/3 of people said they've been through some major life event like job loss or caring for an elderly parent during this pandemic. And so Fidelity has created these digital tools and resources to help people navigate over 30 major life events, to think through the finances, the logistics, and even the emotions so that you can make good decisions and feel confident. And you can find all those resources at fidelity.com/life events or on the Fidelity mobile app.
Well, thank you so much, Stacey Watson, for joining us on the show today. I really appreciate this tips, advice to help handle stress, the holidays, all of those things that are happening amidst everything else. So I appreciate your advice.
Yeah, thanks for having me.